Good morning, everyone. August 27th, we are in Shawville, Quebec, and yeah, had a interesting night, as you know. First of all, we got rained on and had to get set up and all that stuff, and yeah, we're all broken down, ready to go in for breakfast, and it was a chilly night. Definitely pulling the covers up over the head and getting a little heat going, and then everything's kind of wet. Had to put away the tent completely soaked today, and that's just the way it is. You can't wait. It's too cool out today for anything to dry. So good little spot. These are the bathrooms right here. Really good bathrooms, clean, no showers, but very clean bathroom, sinks, all that stuff. Ben, how you feeling this morning?
Good, just getting my Gatorade on.
There you go, Gatorade. It's obviously the fuel of champions if Ben's using it, right, Ben?
I think so.
I think so too. All right, guys, we're gonna go get breakfast. I'm pretty hungry, my stomach's growling, and yeah, it's time to do that. So should be a good day of riding, a little warmer than yesterday, which I actually don't mind, to be honest with you. So here we go. All right, just coming up to Main Street, Dunville. Sorry, Shawville. I keep calling it Dunville. Hey kitty, it's okay. Around here somewhere. That's what it's called, guys. Hirsty's Bar, but it's also open for breakfast. So that's what we're doing. All right, guys, I just finished up. All right, guys, just finished up at Hirsty's Bar and Grill. Open for breakfast at 7 a.m. Really good breakfast, normal prices, all that stuff, great coffee. So we're gonna hit the road. Heading, next stop will be Campbell's Bay, I think. So good stuff. Good day. Get to climb a hill right away. Might as well. Climbing next to the cemetery. Pretty good hill right off the bat, though. All right, jumping on a rail trail here. Never seen a sign that says that. Trail membership compulsory. No clue. All right, looks like we're on this for about 10K into Campbell's Bay. Good stuff. Good. No, whoa. That was close. My handlebar, I think, went over the one bar. That was close. Closer than I thought it was going to be. That's probably why I should wear my progressives. Can I ride over it? Not gonna try. If that little branch wasn't there, wonder if we could move this. Probably not. If it was broken right here, we could. No, I don't think we can. Looks recent. All right, now we're really adventuring, guys. Just went over a fallen tree. That means we're definitely bike packing. Not too shabby, eh, guys? Beaver Lodge right there, right over there. The beavers need some water too. It's a little rest area up here. Nice. So there's probably an outhouse then around here. So these are really good possible camp spots for sure. Yeah, outhouse up at the top. See? Garbage can. You can totally do it. There's not a lot of flat spot there. You'd have to move a picnic table a bit, but very nice. Might be a little buggy. Not might be, it would be. As in mosquitoes and other critters that like to bite. Campbell's Bay. Beautiful morning for riding, everyone. Having a great time. Body feels good. Bike feels good. Damp morning though, the tent is completely soaked, so I have to let it dry out at camp tonight. And then it's supposed to rain, so overnight and tomorrow, so we'll see. Sometimes that's the way it goes. With the cool temperatures this morning, there's 0% chance that that tent or fly would have dried out in any respectable time frame, so do what you do. And there's this, oh, that's nice. That's a nice view there. Yeah. Here's a sign for La Veloroute. We're on Veloroute 1. La Route Verte, sorry. I don't know why I said that. La Route Verte. Those of you that watch the channel will know that I've ridden thousands of kilometers of that Route Verte. It's all over the province. It's a wonderful trail network, pretty much primarily on stuff like this, or if it's on a road, it'll have an actual bike lane. So it's a really great system. Once again, hats off to Quebec for being such a great cycling province. Alright guys, I just thought I'd get you a little shot of this view from crossing the trail here. Not too bad, looking down into the kind of valley there, looking that way. And I think we're in Campbell's Bay, so good stuff. If you're riding a route and you got wide bars, gravel bike you'd be no issues whatsoever, but if you got panniers you got to watch those too, so a couple of them are very tight. Nice little view though of the farm fields and stuff below. All right, guys, Campbell's Bay. Looking like a nice little town. They can make those gates a tiny bit wider, but they're trying to keep the ATVs off it. So I can deal with that. Very nice. Sorry, I went going slow because I was looking down at the water. I did not want to get hit by the gate, make for a bad day. Funny, we just ate breakfast, what, 45 minutes ago, and I'm feeling like I could eat again. I'm thinking my body burns through whatever I put in it pretty quickly comparatively to other people. I don't know. That's why maybe I have trouble keeping weight on. Take the long way around. Little restaurant here, but it's a little early in the day for that. The Junction, La Jonction. Get the sunglasses on now that we've left the forest. All right, guys, look at these cool spots. Toilets. Looks really new, but I really like it. So that's all that matters. Very nice to see. Obviously, you can only do it in places with water infrastructure in place. You know, you can't expect to see it in the wild. But along bike paths where you're in towns and stuff like that, fantastic.
Here.
Once again, hats off to Quebec. My favorite as far as infrastructure and care of cyclists and what they do to provide for cyclists is definitely Quebec. There's definitely every other province has its own beautiful trails in its own rights, but as far as caring about cyclists and offering trails and just stuff like this, there is nothing even close, actually. So all other provinces, including my hometown of Ontario, get your shit together. Some nice views here, guys. Look at those cliffs over there on the other side. That's sweet. And if the water's deep over there and you could jump off. Not probably now, I wouldn't do that. I might consider something in my younger years, those of you that know me. Let's ride off the trail a bit here and show you a bit of that. A little bit of that. All right, guys, the camera the SD card ran out, actually, my big one that I've been using for the last 5-6 days. But plenty of others. Anyways, yeah, great views all around in Campbell's Bay. You'd expect some views of the water in a place called Campbell's Bay. Alright guys, that was that rail trail, and that was really nice. That was a great ride. All the way from Shawville. So we were on that, essentially on that trail for 24 kilometers, which is nice. Alright guys, right around 11, just stopped off. As you can see, I got my Sunday best on. No, I just got too hot with the Log Drivers Waltz t-shirt on, not meant for this kind of activity. So, stopped, I think Ben did shed a layer. He took off his high vis. So now we're gonna get run over and it's all his fault.
Hey, this is where it really starts again. It's been beautiful for like a day and a bit, and now I think the hills.
Yes, so, but we probably only have about 4 days left if we just keep at the same pace we're kind of been going. So we'll see how that works out though. Sometimes if the climbing's extensive, it might be a little shorter day. You never know though. But we've been leaving early, and that's the key. You can get in 100K, I wouldn't say easily, but you can do it if you leave early enough, as opposed to, you know, getting on the road at 9:30, 10 o'clock. You've lost a few hours already. So anyways, let's roll. All right guys, the biggest challenge of the day thus far. No use trying to hammer it because you're only going to get so far. That's wacky. That's absolutely wacky. Some moose tracks off to the side here. Could be cow. I got no more gear. Traction's good, tires are still newer. It's a good one. By the looks of the chart, it's not over. At the top here. It's another one. Bennett's Homestead. I didn't get a look at the gradient. Maybe I'll put it up. Maybe I won't. It's a good one.
Yeah, good grade, eh?
All right, I was like, oh man, the road might be really crappy, but it's not too bad right now. But he'll come through, grade the other side. And they'll probably drop some more gravel on top of it, is my guess. Probably looks faster than it is. It's not much faster than the road was previously. You can really smell that though, kind of the fresh earth. Turned over earth kind of smell. Nice place, but it looks kind of abandoned. It's got a big Canadian flag painted on the roof in the back, but interesting. There's no one living in it for sure. Wonder what the story is there. That's a beautiful home. Stickers are still on the window, so you never know. Very interesting. Still booting along, working our way towards Gracefield is the end, maybe target, we'll see. We'll stop for lunch in a bit, and then that's always the best time to reassess that stuff, but that's the plan anyways. Been really nice riding. As you saw, we picked up that grader, and actually pretty smooth riding here for a gravel road through the woods, right? So that's the side he's still got a grade right there, so good stuff. All right, looks like we're going to be jumping on some pavement here. Not sure for how long until we turn the corner and it catches up and lets me know. That was Montaigne Road we've been on. Bienvenue, welcome, Pontiac, Litchfield, Pontiac. That's what this sign right here says. I'll let you see. Just don't want to turn too sharp on this loose grav. There you go. Bienvenue, Litchfield, Pontiac. Tons of signs right there. But because it's Quebec, there will be a shoulder for riding, as you see. Although the other side does not. We're on this for 7K. Looks like a pretty good climb we're dealing with here. It's gonna go around the corner for sure. Not attacking it, that's for sure. This is on Route 301, I think. One more gear, use it. Where we came from, guys. You can see the forest looks like a wall in front of you. That's how you know it was steep. More long than anything. And we got to turn right up here, and it looks like we're right back into another one, so about the same, maybe a little shorter. Wait for Ben up here, he's not too far back at all. Good stuff. Wow, should have turned on the camera before. That was hard. Check out around kilometer 35. There's crazy climb. Oh, that'll take a lot out of the legs for the rest of the day. That was crazy. Not even close to being done yet. There was like speed bumps all the way up from cars accelerating up the hill, creating these little series of bumps, and it makes it really hard. Because it's not hard enough already, right? Pretty challenging 2 or 3 kilometers right there, guys. Slow down and let Ben catch up, let the sweat dry before I go downhill. Ooh. Just did a few hundred feet of climbing in a very short time. Tough day because it's not super hot. Breezes are cold, but it's still hot enough to work up quite a sweat going up those type of hills. So like even just going this speed, I'm kind of cold. Wait up here for Ben. Dry off a bit. Look at that neat little place up here. Just working our ways to Ladysmith still and keep coming across these cute little places. What's this say? Use at your own risk. Oh geez. That sounds fun. Bryson Road, that's what we've been on for this whole stretch here, just winding and winding and weaving. It's not bad right here at all. Left up here. Get some speed for these roly-polies. Nice. Oh, beehive on that line. I'm sure you guys saw that. Unusual spot. Wow, nice spot here. Quite picturesque. Got a little horse over there. Very nice. Yeah, so we'll be having lunch in Ladysmith, and we'll look at kilometers, see if Gracefield is in fact the destination of choice for camping. Oh, another nice horse up here. I'll leave you on. Got to start being a little more conservative with SD cards, but not too bad. A couple horses up here. A couple beauties. All right, first little bit of pavement in a bit. It's very quiet all of a sudden. It's kind of nice after a while when you're on gravel to get on pavement, just to get that sound of crunching, crunching, crunching. It's like a pretty punchy little climb coming up here. Sweet marsh right beside us. Seen a couple pitcher plants, but I can't get off my bike and go into the swamp to take a picture of them, unfortunately. I could, but I'm not. That would be silly. Nice road so far. I'm thinking we might take this right into good old Ladysmith. There's a Ladysmith on Vancouver Island, so not to be mistaken with that. If you're just jumped into the video right here mysteriously for some mysterious reason. We are in Ladysmith, Quebec. There you go, a little pick to do with the log driver's Waltz, guys. Those guys are logging and they're driving them.
They sure are.
So, yeah, we've got here. How you doing, Ben?
I'm doing great.
Some good climbing today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff.
All right, guys, we're gonna go find that restaurant we've been talking about, or I've been talking about. So let's go up here and we'll get our bearings and do it. I don't know if it's open.
Car up.
I don't think it's open. Well, I'm just gonna pull right here. Actually, yeah, we know it's not open. We're silly. All right, guys, just took a break in Ladysmith. As I said, the restaurant is closed, but no big deal. We went over to McEwen's, and they got pretty much everything in there. It's a store that has a little bit of everything, and we're just gonna get back on the road. We took a little break here under this porch and did our thing, and we're gonna try to get to Gracefield, but that's not like set in stone. There's several places along the way that if we feel like we can't get there in a respectable time and feeling good enough physically, we could, you know, pull the cord and just go there. So anyways, we're gonna get rolling and see what happens for the rest of the day here. It would be 60, probably close to 70K for us to go to Gracefield, so that would put us like, you know, 120 kilometers. So we will play it by ear. That's how we do it. Color of the water is green. Very nice lake beside us. I'm not sure exactly which lake at the moment, but I will of course let you know. Looks like we got some climbing coming up here. Look at that elevation in front of us. And I'm looking at the graph, so leave the camera on so you can catch that rock cliff there. And I think this is a false plateau. Looks like it goes up again. Maybe not, I don't know. What do I know? Whew. Legs are a little heavy after that break, I must say. La Pêche. I remember being on La Pêche. That's probably because we're close to Gracefield, which I've been to. Ooh. Good day for riding. Another great day where the temperatures aren't threatening to give you a heat stroke. Quite the opposite at times. Although it's heated up quite nicely. It's into the afternoon now, so. Interesting. Hunt camp maybe, something like that. All right guys, another climby day. Should be going downhill here. Out onto a little farm here. Not little, well, I don't know, it's hard to tell. A lot of old stuff lying around. Some new, some old. It's a cool old tractor. I swear we've been by this. Maybe not. Hey guys. Give me deja vu, I guess. No, there's a half deer head that they just put out in the sun for the stuff to melt rot off, it looks like. I won't show you guys that. Pretty serious climbing, guys, on this road. I think it's road 301. She's a doozy. Yep. Just gonna wait up for Ben here. It's been a good day though. Probably close to 3,000 feet of climbing already, so we should be in that 4,000 range by the time we're done. So I'm gonna catch my breath here. There's an old farmhouse. He's a fixer-upper, that's for sure. We gotta turn left up here, so I don't wanna go too fast anyways. Yeah, just a bit of a fixer-upper, as they say. Porcupine, guys. It's okay, guy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, bud. You're good. We're gonna let you be. All right? Have a good one. Be careful. There's cars. That's cool. Haven't seen a porcupine in a while aside from roadkill, so that's a nice change of pace. Move over. At first I didn't think it was anything, just like garbage or something, road debris, but then it moved. That's cool. That's kind of the most legit wildlife I think I've seen. I mean deer, but I think most people are used to deer. Cool. These alders are gonna obscure most of this swamp, but she there. I guess we've seen a few today anyways, right? So Could probably not show you every single one, but I love them. And you should too. And for sale everywhere. The whole trip, there's just laying out in the country that's for sale. So if you're looking for a good quiet lifestyle, there are a lot of properties available in both Ontario and, from what I can see, Quebec. So I'm gonna take a break in about 15-20 minutes. I don't know what Ben wants to do, but we took a break at about 1. So 3 hours later, probably a little overdue, to be honest. Been enjoying this little stretch for a bit here, but can't last forever. Nice. So yeah, when I take a break, or when Ben and I take a break, we should probably figure out, you know, if we can make it to Gracefield, and if not, what do we want to do? A little bit of an extended climb, but I don't think it's too steep. Check out that little lake, guys. I don't know how little it is, actually. They look a decent size, but pretty sweet. And of course, there's a Bud Light can. Bud Light and Busch, the two most common beers I see littered all over the place. Jeez Louise. Look at the size of that pine tree way out there. A whole bunch of them actually stand of pines. They're not up on a hill or anything. They're actually just pretty darn big. I don't know if it's necessarily an island. It kind of looks like it. What a nice area. If there was somewhere to sit down or lean the bikes, I'd stop here. It's great. Ooh, good thing we don't have to climb that right there. I wonder if that's going to someone's property. That's got to be a treat. Holy moly, that's steep. Gorgeous. There's some spots over here we can lean our bikes on these stones. Okay, we're gonna take a break here, guys, as you heard. You're just in a beautiful spot. Check it out. Just a beautiful marsh, surrounded by woods and all that. This gravel road just winds along it. It's absolutely stunning. Just take it in. Okay, guys, and like I said, just a beautiful area, and we're gonna head up towards Danford Lake, I believe it is, and we're gonna try to hit the store before it closes at 5:30. It's only 2.5 K, so it shouldn't be a problem. Anyways, let's do it. All right, first bit of pavement in a while. I guess this takes us into town here, unless it turns back into dirt. Just want to try and get some water, because we're probably gonna end up at one of the fellow route rest stops. And they have outhouses there and picnic tables, but they don't have water. All right, coming into Danford Lake, I believe it is. The route goes right, but we're gonna try to hit the store that hopefully is open. Google said 5:30. Should just be up here. Corner. That sign's a little old. There's the store. Over this little creek. And it looks like they're open. There is a car there. Nice little gas pumps. Magazine TL. Very nice. Open sign is up. Always a good sign. All right, guys, good stop here at the Magazine TL here in Danford Lake, and yeah, it's got, you know, basic needs, some fresh made sandwiches and stuff like that, and we're on our way. We're gonna see where we're gonna stop. Probably one of the Velo Route rest stops, it's looking like, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, onward and upward. Ben's trying to situate all his stuff there. But yeah, cool little store. Cool old pumps too, and they are operational because you can smell the gas. So yeah, good stuff. We're gonna hit the road and take you along. I don't know if you saw the turkeys. There they are. Okay. Didn't know which way to go. Why'd the turkey cross the road? To get away from the cyclists. Oh, look at that, that's abandoned. Big old, looks like mobile. Always makes you wonder. I think it had to do with the business at one time, maybe. All right. We're gonna go check out the first rest stop, see what time it is there. I don't think it'll be too late. Probably push on to the second one. It's really nice out right now, so just gotta be careful you don't get yourself trapped out. They were calling for rain tonight, but that was for the area we were in yesterday, Shawville. So I don't know. Stays dark, stays light till at least a good 9 o'clock, so you can ride till 8. We've got all our supplies, as you know, so see what happens. Don't think Gracefield's in the cards though, but stranger things have happened. Really good riding weather right now. It's just the climbing that's the determining factor, really. This is obviously not hard. I just went by the most chill dog in the world. Just sitting there, minding his own business along the side of the road in front of his house, or the workshop, whatever it was. Look at these cool old buildings. They've been around for a few years. Nice. Right along the road too. Cool to check them out, but they look pretty unsafe. Although I probably would if I was by myself. Definitely wouldn't sleep in them or anything silly like that, but all right, this is awesome. Okay, we are in the municipality of Low. Things got a little different looking here. Something on the road up there. It's not a bird. It's walking towards us, I think. Is it a cat? No, it's a possum, I think. No, it looks like a fisher. I thought it was like a fisher at first, but oh, it's a very small raccoon with half its tail missing. Yeah, it's a raccoon. A really small one. There you go, mystery solved. It's a raccoon. I'm glad I went back. I knew it looked too small to be a fisher, but I've never seen one in person, so. The whole forest is gone. There can only be one reason for that. I'm not gonna get into it. There's always people that wanna play the frickin' whatever. Not gonna get into it. I have my opinions on that. I don't like seeing the whole forest gone. Plop up a few houses. Yeah, they already got the gate welcoming you to where they killed the forest so you could live there. Because, you know, there's not enough cities. I get it, you want to live out here like this, but wonder if it says what this is going to be. Some gated community. I don't know, it doesn't say anything. It just looks like shit. See, this is what it used to look like. See the forest to the left? That's what all that used to look like. Don't know if any of that goes in the video or not, but whatever. Been riding all day. I'll say what I say. 93K on the day. All right, guys, we've decided to push on to the next one. It's only 4K and it's a little more secluded, and don't have to worry about all the road noise, car noise. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna push on. It'll be another over 100-kilometer day. That one's saying 4 kilometers, 5K away, but what's the difference? 4.25. So anyways, we're gonna do it, and we'll take you with us. All right, guys, this is gonna be home for the night. Definitely much more secluded than the other one as far as traffic noise. Right on this marsh might be a bit buggy, but here's perfect tending spots right here. So yeah, we'll bring that table down, bring it back up, but this is home for the night. Here comes Ben. There's the outhouse right there. She's got a little bit of a lean, but I think we're good for tonight. It's supposed to rain all night, but I don't know if that's for here or not. I'm gonna double check the forecast. Be nice if it didn't. Right on this nice marsh here though. It's beautiful. So nice tenting spots right here, better than some of the campsites we've been to, and you can see it's been used, well used. Good job, Ben. Good job, buddy. All right, guys, we are getting camp set up. As you can see, we're both drying stuff out. Everything was soaked yesterday after it poured out. My tent got a little even wet inside because I tried setting it up as it was starting to rain and all that crap. So yeah, we're just doing that. Wish we could bring the picnic table down. I'll show you in a bit. We're probably gonna have to eat up there, but there's a picnic table up there, but it's secured to the ground. So just nice to have it to put all your stuff on, that's all. So anyways, we're gonna continue letting stuff dry out. I got to get my fly, something done with that. I might have to bring it up to that picnic table, I don't know. But anyways, I'll get everything kind of set up and get dinner going, and then join back up with you guys. Okay, guys, we're gonna just sign off. We got camp all set up. Big day, another big day, over 100 kilometers, over 3,000 feet of climbing, all that good stuff. Temperatures were great, so we're just here somewhere along between, just before Gracefield on the, oh my goodness, Travier. I'll put it on the bottom of the screen, but it's a really good route. I've been here before, just not camping, but just riding through. Everybody's set, me and Ben are both set up, and we're ready to call it a night. How you feeling, Ben?
Great, yeah, super picturesque. Looking forward to a good night's sleep.
Awesome, me too. We even had some sandhill cranes just fly over a few bits ago, so awesome. Anyways, guys, it was a great day, and I will see you guys in the morning. Cheers. As always, a real big thanks to all my channel members. I know words are kind of easy to say, and saying I really appreciate you guys doesn't always sum it up, but I really truly do. I'm sorry that I haven't been able to get the videos out a little sooner in advance for you guys. I just made a move to a new place to live in. Everything's going great with that, so in the future I'll try to get them out at least a week in advance. So anyways, again, to all my channel members, thank you very much. You are definitely very much appreciated. Cheers.